Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel, The Real Kristy J. I am Kristy J. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some health stuff that I have experienced myself. So currently I'm 39 years old, and from about the age of, I want to say 12, I have been suffering from migraines. But I found a solution. I found a solution a couple of years ago, and I have to say that I haven't been a migraine sufferer for, I don't know, a good 3 years. I don't know. It's an amazing feeling. Like, I lost track of time because it's not something I have to keep track of anymore. So I really wasn't sure what was causing my migraines. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Sorry, my background noise was really, really loud. I couldn't hear myself think. Okay, so I couldn't figure out what was causing my migraines. I wasn't sure if it was lack of enough water, lack of food, or lack of food on time, the way I was sleeping, or if it had something to do with my body, my muscles, my bones, etc. For the longest time, I was like, do I seriously have a brain tumor? Like, do I have something in my head? Because these migraines weren't going away and we couldn't figure out what was going on. Doctors, parents, we couldn't figure out what was going on. Yes, occasionally when I smoke marijuana, it helps. But what sucks about that is if I take a big hit and I cough, it brings on the pain even more. So it's kind of hit and miss when it comes to marijuana. I wouldn't say it necessarily takes the pain away because I wasn't experimenting with CBDs, just marijuana itself. But it did calm down my thought process so I wasn't focusing on it, and allowed my body to relax so I could in turn relax myself and just lay down and ride out the migraine. And usually if I had a migraine, I'd have to be in a cold, dark, quiet room, wet rag on my head, and sometimes I'd be throwing up. That's how bad they would get. So up until a few years ago, I did a science experiment on myself and I found out what works. Now, this only works on, well, I can only say it only works for me because I am me. I'm the science experiment. I'm the test dummy. I can't recommend this to others because I don't know your health history. And I did not consult a doctor before taking this because I absolutely cannot stand going to a doctor. And oftentimes doctors don't know what they're talking about and most likely will steer you away from things that prevent them from getting money. Now, I can say that I do not recommend this if you have hypothyroid, which I'm not sure which one it is, hypo or hyper, but I know if you have hyperthyroid, you cannot use this because your thyroid gland is producing too much iodine. Why am I saying iodine? Because this survival shield is what I have been using to get rid of my migraines. No joke. Now, this is nascent iodine. It's a dietary supplement. And what you would do is you would take 1 drop from the tincture of iodine. I'm going to warn you, this tastes disgusting. It smells disgusting. But I have a trick. Take a shot glass, put some orange juice in it, put a drop of this, take the shot back, done. Simple as that. You don't even taste it. You can do it every morning. It's that simple. So with this product, now some of you might find that the company I purchased it from is controversial, or you might not like the company or the person behind it. I don't care. That's not why I bought it. I bought it for my personal health needs and to rid myself of daily pain and agony and hours of lost sleep and losing time in the day. And it's affected jobs. It's affected my driving. That's why I take it. It has absolutely nothing to do with the company. And in fact, you can get nascent iodine anywhere else. You don't even have to get it from the company I got it from. But either way, This is Survival Shield. And my husband actually purchased it off of the InfoWars website. And I wish it would zoom or focus better, but it's not. So it's called Survival Shield X-2. I'm not entirely sure of the price, but usually this website has a lot of deals where you could either get a buy one, get one, you can get them 50% off, you can get on a subscription plan and make sure you get all this stuff. If it ever were to run out, you were on that list to definitely get it. But either way, this nascent iodine, it worked within the first week. No joke. Okay. I started noticing within the first week that my migraines were either subsiding or not there at all. No pain, no bullshit. Not even joking you. I actually stopped taking this after, I think I was taking this for about a year or two. I want to say at least 2 years. And I recently just stopped taking this just to see if I was cured, if it really helped, and if my migraines were something else. I am happy to announce that I don't need to take it anymore. I don't have any migraines, and I feel cured. But there are other health benefits of nascent iodine, and I'm about to explain this to you in just a second. Give me one moment. Okay, sorry. I had to go and get my notes because I'm not going to sit here and spit some bullshit to you and then you go and research it and you're like, no, she was wrong. So, some benefits of nascent iodine, okay? So, it promotes thyroid health. So, apparently that was my issue. So, like I said, if you have hypoactive thyroid, this is not for you because you are already promoting too much iodine in your body. That's why you are hypothyroid. So, like I said, this will promote thyroid health. It reduce the risk of goiters. That is an enlarged thyroid gland. And let's see, you can also manage an overactive thyroid gland with nascent iodine. Talk to your doctor, though, first. It also treats thyroid cancer. This nascent iodine also helps in neurodevelopment during pregnancy. It improves your cognitive function. Now, that is no joke, okay? I'm going to let you know something right now. When I first started taking this, I don't want to say it made me smarter, but I feel as if my brain function was improving. I wasn't stuttering so much and I wasn't clamoring to find my thoughts, kind of like I am now. So I actually might jump back on this and I'm going to let you know why in just a second. Back to some more of the benefits. It improves birth weight for people who are pregnant, but also one thing about nascent iodine, it helps you lose weight naturally. No joke. When I first started taking this, I was dropping unnecessary, unneeded weight naturally. I was not working out. I'm not a highly active person, not anymore. And the weight was just coming off, and especially in my abdomen area. I was like, oh my God, I could see my definition. Like it was a game changer. It also helps treat fibrocystic breast disease. This is no joke for women. Women. Nascent iodine is so good for you if you need it. Remember, talk to your doctor. It helps prevent against many cancers, especially in the breast, and it's definitely something to look into. I am the daughter of a breast cancer survivor, so therefore it obviously runs really close into my family, and I believe my great-grandmother had breast cancer, and if I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn I heard that my grandmother, this is all on my mom's side, that my grandmother had some lumps removed. That might not be entirely true, but I could have sworn I heard something like that. Either way. Nascent iodine is also good for disinfecting water. Please look up how to do that properly. Do not depend on me to just tell you, hey, drop this in the water. I don't know how it works. It also is protection from nuclear fallout. No joke, okay? So if you were taking nascent iodine and say we had some crazy like nuclear blast, you're most likely going to be protected. At least your thyroid gland is going to be protected from radiation injuries because of the potassium in the iodine. Now, it's not completely foolproof, but it's it's pretty much protecting you. It'll prevent gastrointestinal upset, inflammation, and allergic reaction. So, nascent iodine, lastly, is also beneficial for treating infections. All these you can look up. There are side effects. It says here side effects can cause nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, fever, burning sensation in the throat or mouth or stomach pain. None of these, I've never experienced any of these. So, in my hypothesis, I guess, I would say that these might occur if you have hyper or hypothyroid, and this probably would occur if you're taking too much. Honestly, I don't know, but young children and elderly are more prone to see the side effects of this. So if you want to know any more side effects, I mean, it's all over. It's all over Google. There's even really awesome pictures to show you how it helps, especially in women's health. I'm going to give you a couple more benefits that it didn't mention on this one area that I was in. So it will optimize your sugar levels. It's a great antibacterial element. It prevents and cures recurrent candida, Candida. I don't know what that is. It will enhance your immune system. It helps with better metabolism. That's where the natural weight loss just happens. And when they say it enhances your immune system, I normally get sick like once a year. This prevented me from getting sick. I'm not saying it's going to help with everybody. If you take it every day religiously, it just might, because I didn't get sick when I was taking it. There was even a time where my husband was, I don't know if he had the flu, I don't know what he had, but he came home with it. We obviously share a house, we share a room, we kiss, we hug. I didn't get sick, and I was taking care of him. I wasn't kissing him, but he's not one to cover his mouth when he coughs, which is a pet peeve of mine, but I love him dearly. But I didn't get sick, and that was the only time. So that could have just been a fluke, but I was on the nascent iodine, and I didn't get sick. Let's see. So as I said earlier, iodine assists with weight loss, and it sure does. It provides optimal thyroid function if your doctor says that you need to take it. Check with your doctor. Protection against harmful radiation, detoxifies the body from harmful chemicals, and is a great cancer preventative. Cancer is a huge thing in this world right now that is killing too many people in too many different ways, whether it's in the milk, it's in our food, it's in whatever. I mean, whatever's in these things causing cancers, it's just insane. So do whatever you can to protect yourself. And this is a very inexpensive, valuable investment to prevent yourself from cancer. Another thing I'm going to touch on is a little bit personal. And another reason why, oops, I accidentally just dropped it. Good thing it's a heavy duty amber glass bottle and it didn't break. Oh my God. I'm just going to let it sit right there on my floor right now because I thought I shattered it all over, but I didn't. Video blooper. Okay, so in all seriousness, I'm going to get a little personal. I recently had some tests done because I wasn't sure what was going on with my body because I took myself off birth control years ago and my body's just been acting kind of funny. And I had some tests done And it turns out that I am actually going through perimenopause at 39 years old. There's 3 stages: perimenopause, menopause, and then postmenopause. I am told perimenopause is the worst. Apparently, I've been going through it for 2 years now. And at times, I guess it is the worst. I haven't experienced the other 2 stages yet, so I can't speak on that. But right now, I feel like it is the worst for me at certain times, with the night sweats, with the brain fog, with the lack of energy, with always feeling like I'm tired, with the unexpected weight gain in my abdomen. My stuttering has come back. It's super irritating. So I got tests done, but in doing those tests, they also found that I have a cyst on my ovary, which is probably the size, she explained, it's probably the size of the white part on your nail that grows out. Not big, not that big of a deal, but big enough deal to me that I'm going to get back on the nascent iodine. Why? Because it helps prevent in getting cysts. It helps aid in getting rid of them, and it just helps your body get back to normalcy and not have any of these things going on in it. So that is my story about migraines and my solution for you. So I know that I've recommended this to so many people and they didn't take me seriously, and that's okay. I'm not going to force you to take this shit. That's completely up to you. But I don't want to hear you bitching about bullshit that I gave you advice on. Like, people who ask for advice and then don't take it and still complain, they're called askholes. You're not an asshole. You're an asshole. Because you keep asking for advice and you don't take it. And you go back and you complain about the same fucking shit. So unless your doctor says, hey, you can't take this because your body is producing too much iodine, okay, I get it. Let's find